or back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Pisces. Pisces placements, or if you have Pisces in your chart, or if you're cross-watching for a Pisces. Please keep in mind that not all my channel messages are for everyone. That includes the community post. You might want to check out my most recent post from a beautiful soul. Okay. All right. You could be traveling or be thinking about doing some traveling, Pisces. And that could be unexpected. So, all right. Also, I'd like to mention that I have turned the comments off. I do appreciate the likes and the subscribes and the shares. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. Let's see here. For Pisces at this time, what would be helpful for Pisces? Could be walking away from two different choices here, Pisces. You could be doing something for your future, or Aquarius is involved. You have a hope and the future involved here. Making a fair decision about that with or about a Libra. It could be involved making a fair, concise decision. So the clearer the decision, the clearer the future possibilities. Does that make sense? Okay. Right. Success. Responsibility. There's a responsibility that's going to be coming with this newfound path you got here. Let's see. Right. What you value. Your values are shifting. Your responsibilities are shifting, Pisces. Your values are shifting. Because a belief had shifted. Okay. Could be resources with the second house, Taurus, an unexpected change again. So whatever unexpected change is occurring with your resources or anything else, it is for you to make a fair decision here. Something might have been done, or a decision might have been made for, what is the word I'm looking for? For personal gain, personal purposes, service to self. So there is a responsibility or accountability that comes with the success, whatever the success is. Okay. Sagittarius showing up here. I said there would be responsibility with wisdom. So whatever wisdom you are gaining from the fair decisions and the clearness of it all. All right, here you are. Wow, you're attracting some really nice things here. You have Venus, and then you have the 12th house. So you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge coming from institutions, which tells me you are have a lot of spiritual wisdom. Spiritual wisdom and spiritual knowledge are not the same. Okay, we have a South Node energy, so now is not the time. Now is not the time to what? Be negative, because you have Jupiter here to be positive. So now is not the time to be drawn back into trouble or anxiety or be negative. All right, again, fairness. Fairness to yourself. So if you want to see change, you begin with yourself. Instead of expecting everything to change around you. Pisces. It came on the gold tarot. Okay, well, I just talked about that. Now it's sideways. Well, you have blessings in the granting of Jupiter when you stay positive. It's just kind of the way it is. It could be nothing wrong with it, but there's right. There's some kind of power struggle wanting to take place, but there's no need for it. Okay, there's not anything wrong with it. Something doesn't need to be fixed. Does that make sense? Something doesn't need to be fixed because it's like perfect. The attraction, perfect attraction. when you least expect it, action, then there's a confrontation possibly when you least expect it. Because you do have a blessing that is being granted. And you have the insight and the responsibility, so the maturity of the energy to carry this blessing. Pisces. And here the 7th house. I saw that a couple of minutes ago or a minute ago, whatever. 7th house, Libra, fairness, relationships, balance being restored due to, okay, so if it's like, yeah, it's like, I just want to reiterate what I said, but I don't even remember what it was. Could be dealing with a Leo, we have Pisces, we have Scorpio, we have Aquarius, and the 4th house. We have Capricorn and Sagittarius and a Libra all around the 4th house, as you did in the past with the 4th house. And you have security here. So whatever was, if there was like a tower moment or whatever occurred, it was to clear away something for you, not to show, it was to enlighten you. An unexpected change to enlighten you on something or about something. Serving of others. I said something about service to self. Now I have serving of others, balance and cooperation. So this is a lot of maturity comes with this assignment or whatever this might be. The serving of others. Wow. And it's a mystery. So you could be pondering something about this change. There's details, there's changing of the details to help with the balance. And that is like behind the scenes or behind the veil or behind the, what you don't know. So it's, things you don't know. And that's a benefit. That's the North Node. So actually things you don't know are creating balance, whether you know it or not. Okay, well, what is this? Oh, there's a major change with who or what is around you and a mystery still. So you have a mystery wanting to develop. It's waiting for you to quit asking or quit looking for it. And so something you're attracting with the Venus, but it's going to come in when you least expect it, not when you're expecting it. You have the Queen of Swords. Okay, that is a responsibility. That is setting and creating boundaries. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Emperor in reverse. I did kind of pick up on that Aries energy with that 4th house. Something was trying to overly control a boundary or something. Lovers in reverse, choices. Because Lovers upright can be choices. Lovers in reverse, lack of choices and not wanting to choose, or, overstepping boundaries in love lives, possibly. Putting an end to that. 10 of Swords in reverse, Pisces. And that's how you took responsibility or accountability. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Okay, so there's an energy that's worried about the wisdom that you gained, or you learned there was a pattern here, so you gained some knowledge on it. As you gain knowledge, you started putting the pieces together, and since you were experiencing it, you were able to incorporate that into your daily life, which therefore created something new, whether you know it or not. Okay, this Emperor in reverse is a 6 of Wands in reverse, not being seen and recognized and celebrated for some kind of power move someone might have made toward a boundary that had already been set up and in place. So it's like maybe somebody didn't think it was possible. I don't know. All right. I see that as going back with the 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Or you're not accepting this wisdom and insight from energy that doesn't take responsibility for their own success, or maybe there was energy of whatever was using other energy as stepping stones to get to where they were going. It's now it's like they're going to lose their balance. That makes sense. I have the Fool, Ace of Wands in reverse, and Seven of Cups. So there's confusion with this, but you're not confused. This is a Moon in reverse. You understand something about why something is returning, but the less you involve yourself, the more divine it actually is. What is it? To err is human, but to forgive is divine. My gosh, is that what it is? I don't know. Oh, but something like that. All right, Pisces, that is your card. And you are being granted blessings from the universe itself with the trademark. Okay. This is an energy of being off balance, not being able to see where one's going. Could be a Virgo or a partner, or what is connected with or about a partner. If there's extended energies with extended energy, I'm not going to go into what those could be because I'm feeling like you should already know that. Anyway, Fool in reverse. So it's just like unable to decide. So a decision is going to be made. Unable to decide. I don't know. Is that in the picture? Yeah, I think I could do this. Those are the details. Taking a leap of faith. But if you're going, when the past revisits, you're going to be able to have a new perspective of it. The choices, the decisions that led up to something. It led up to something that is over. I had the 12th house, and now I got the Fool in reverse, closing out a huge cycle of some sort that had become stagnant. And it had to do with thoughts and words and worry and anxiety and trouble and all that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, going against the flow, not taking responsibility or accountability. That's why the energy is going back. And there's that tower that I felt. The tower occurred to clear. It's to clear, not to punish, to clear. With an Emperor in reverse, what was trying to overly control a situation here by maybe, I don't know, making up some kind of rules. Some kind of rules you don't resonate with. Judgment in reverse, yeah, some kind of rules that you don't resonate with. And this judgment's going back. What is, that's why, that's why in the spiritual context, it's always best not to judge, not to, what is the word? Assume. You have your shifts coming in because you've already seen, could have been there, done that. Or this is a repeat. I have 10, 20. Nine of Swords in reverse. It showed up earlier. As soon as you get clarity, you can release the worry, anxiety, and trouble. And the Devil, the attachments, especially the energy that doesn't belong to you. Okay? And the outside energy projecting itself in your direction. Nine of Cups in reverse. And gaining satisfaction, or that's fun. Or maybe Page of Wands in reverse, news. Page of Wands in reverse again. Two of Cups. Because you have a Two of Cups coming in. So the Devil is right here. With the Nine of Cups in reverse. And I got just a lot of pentacles, competition, in and out energy, worrying about things that so trying to amplify things that are negative, but it actually is going to, if you do that, if you try to amplify things that are negative, they're going to occur in your own life here. Okay. Especially if it's done over time, periods of time. So that's what creates the toxic environments. Lack of change, fear of what something might look like. Pisces. So there's a blindfold over here. What's that about? Queen of Cups. You've given to this energy, or you're very compassionate with it, and that's why you may have absorbed some of the projections. But wow, as long as you've got that sword up, though, protect those emotions, because your ideas, Queen of Wands. Okay, so be careful who you communicate your ideas to, Pisces. I'm moving these over. Yeah, you're cool, because I have the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Be careful what, who, and where you share your, your, yeah, High Priestess in reverse. Be careful who you and what you share with it. The details. The details are all over the place because there was a competition or a chaos created with the details, because the details were created because there was an energy competing in some type of way. Tower could have Four of Wands in reverse, 4-4 Tower, a whole community with this tower, and lack of fun. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not seeing too much restness. Yeah, not too much at restness here. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is totally, so this, and that's what's going back though. I mean, if it's not yours, yeah. If it's not yours and the Three of Pentacles is here, I'm going to go get that card. Because it depends on what you are buying. Okay, so if you've already learned a lesson and there's information coming toward you, how seriously are you going to take it? Hang on here. It's turned over, so I don't know. Wow, Queen of Wands in reverse, attached to a group. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is very petty, jealous, competitive, and unuseful. Part of the problem, not part of the solution type of energy. And it all had to do with this blessing coming in. It all had to do with going against the flow, at least 20 years here. What's going on here? Wait a minute. What's behind that? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a Two of Cups. A group discussing the Two of Cups, but discussing it in such a way where it is not helpful. Okay, this is energy that is trying to disrupt the details or the balance or the cooperation. So be mindful of that. We got the sun right here. That's coming to light. Be mindful of that. Okay, let's just see. Pisces, what's happening here? Your ideas are rejected. All right, so not satisfied with results. There's an energy of a Three of Pentacles that possibly isn't satisfied with results, so therefore, I guess planning to do something a different way, expecting a different result, except I don't believe it is a good idea. Resistant to change, upsetting news, and accident. There's an energy that's on frills. Okay, it's icing on the cake and the sprinkles too. So this energy thought it was going to win something. Okay, your dreams are taking flight, fluttering around busy. Now, this is with the responsibility. You could be minding your own business, getting it together. It's all lined up for you. Look at that heart with a smiley face. It's all lined up for you. There's an energy that's all forked up, a time in the behind that you're dealing with. You're right on time to seize the day. You are ready to seize that day with the wisdom and the insights. So you're ready to, you're open to change. This is the real deal. Your efforts bear fruit. Here, the blessing and the granting. It's going swimmingly, off the hook and in the flow. Whatever energy tried to hook itself to you there, it didn't work. Cannot break the ice, chilly reception, bleak. So the energy can't break the ice, could be bleak. Like oil and water, separate lives drift apart, ideas are rejected, not satisfied with results. Maybe, like I said, there was an energy like expecting things to change around you, and no, when you started changing yourself, you realized that the energy wasn't changing around you, but it doesn't have to. Getting it together, right? You're getting it together. It's all lined up for you, and then I have all of this fast, crazy connections over here. You're cutting these short. This energy is actually fighting for a lost cause. It's not going to change anything in the way it's going to expect. You're being asked not to risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition to engage. The details are going to come from the inside. The correct details aren't going to be coming from a high priestess in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Fire energy that's communications all over the place kind of thing. So it's like something's probably, this mystery is probably becoming more obvious. There's things that are going to be less stable for a reason, Pisces. All right. Wow. With your taking flight, your dreams coming flew. Well, you could have flew flight. You could have had some kind of flight, but you're being recognized, overcoming some kind of heartache or heartbreak, or you're being recognized and celebrated. And there's competition. Energy wanting to compete for this success. You're standing your ground and you're protected. Whatever projections are coming your way, it came from a place of lack. If you want to win something at all costs, and it's also the effects on the energy that is surrounding each one of these individuals in this card. It's not just about the individuals in the card, the 5 individuals. It's about the 3 individuals over here. It's about the energy that's all connected to that, and all the energy that is, what do I want to say? Hooked into. Okay, you got the Fool and the Star upright. The Fool's in reverse over here. So not taking a leap of faith in a direction is the fate of another here. That Tower again. Now this energy's, that's the wands that are going back. So whatever actions and words were taken, yeah, Page of Swords, spying, looking, or gaining information about somebody's schedule. I have a schedule. That's a lot to maintain, to be looking at someone else's schedule. Wow, you got a really nice schedule with a Seven of Cups in reverse star. No, whatever anyone's looking at, they're going to find nothing. The moon, nothing. Here I have moon in reverse. I don't find nothing. Fear, their own fears, or yours. You're going to be a mirror to them. The world in reverse, they're not going to like it. The mirror is reflecting. You're off the hook, whatever judgments. The world is like, you know, the details. Okay, it's like only telling the details that make one energy look good and another one looks bad. It's never a good look. Knight of Wands, lovers. It's mirroring back. They're not gonna like, oh, the mirroring back, but you're a star energy. Huh? Can't break the ice with the star. Ten of Pentacles. You are the star and the Ten of Pentacles and a heart with a smiley face. You're healing your heart. Your ideas aren't being rejected in the right places. Devil in reverse. I said rejection is protection, but your ideas aren't rejected in the right places. It fell right over here on this. So this was all toxic involvement in the Tower again. So I don't know. That's like 5, 6, 7 different towers possibly. What couldn't move on? Queen of Wands in reverse. Specifically Aries energy showing up here, Pisces. So we did have toxic attachments to this energy, but now you're free, or this is about freedom, independence, attracting, not chasing. Overcoming your own fears and working on your own weaknesses. Minding one's own business. Pisces, heart-to-heart conversations. This energy wants you to talk to it. Feels you have a responsibility to do so. You're not going to. It doesn't look like. Release your ex in reverse. It's an ex energy. Competing for some kind of power and status or to be seen. You could be calling in your soulmate. You're being asked to love yourself first for Pisces. Give your relationship a chance. Well, you could be attracted to something else. Clear your energy, or you did. Let go of control issues. So this ex and give this relationship a chance is all about that comparing and afraid of what something might look like. But this is about allow the situation to unfold naturally. This is coming with the, wow, off the hook. Somebody trying to get a whole campaign going here. Let your friends help you. There's a kind of a campaign going on here about what you're doing, where you're going. Heart-to-heart conversations. But it's with the star. So you'll have a conversation with who you want to have a conversation with honesty. So if you know you're going to be having a conversation that doesn't include honesty and it's part of a toxic pattern, then go. Maybe you're talking more kind to yourself here. Okay, true love in reverse. This was part of something that was toxic attached to the devil. It wasn't true love, so it was a lesson. And a lesson that also involves friends, again. So I said, the attack, the energy, life-changing epiphany or experience with lapis lazuli when you release your ex. It's time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. That is the sword and the stone. What was that stone called? Oh, I got told the name the other day. I was watching something on TV and it came up, and I wanted to know. Now I don't. It starts with an A, maybe. You had a life-changing epiphany or experience with or around this energy. Passion and purpose at this time is or could be your focus. Aware of the responsibility that is coming along with this passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you the energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's near and dear to your heart. So, away from this energy, other energy that required some kind of deep emotional healing. Okay, the rubellite for Pisces. You could be very unconventional with Moldavite. Your unique qualities are all important part of your life's purpose, and it's okay to be different than others. I have passion and purpose. Then your unique qualities with Moldavite, like define, help you, shape your life purpose. You have a love life upright that is very, with the moon in reverse, it's very predominant or something. Somebody's very sensitive around the situation. What's happening here? Forgiveness heals. So forgiving and learning, not carrying the same energy to a new relationship. Okay? That's what the forgiveness is for yourself and the fairness of your future when you're fair to yourself in the present. All right, let's see. Love life's coming back up. All right, so love life is very significant. New or renewed love is here for you without the attachments, the devil in reverse. Without the sensitivity, without the people-pleasing tendencies. So you are being asked to replace codependent people-pleasing tendencies with assertiveness and empowerment. Own your divine power. To attract an equal, balanced partnership. Give without expectation. This passion and purpose energy is going to feel good. It's not going to feel like, oh no, not that again or this again. Yeah, be a service in reverse. Getting your attention for you to, know you're going to turn it down anyway, but it becomes annoying. Yeah, it's release toxic relationships with the ex. The ex had a passion and a purpose to target your unconventionality as a weakness, but you actually worked with it. Okay, right. Ego and be yourself. You're not associating with the same reason. Be yourself in reverse. Wherever you shrank yourself to fit in, because I have unconventional and unique. So that was energy that decided, I don't know, to, you got to choose wisely. There's a reason for that. All right. Ask for guidance. Choose wisely. Forgiveness heals. Time to grow and expand. You could be worried. Don't. What I just posed something about in my darkest times, I couldn't reach out. That is the absolute truth, and I'm sure it wasn't. Or every time I did, it wasn't received in the way I would have expected. But I guess that's part of the expectation lesson. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness twice. So, forgive yourself for forgiveness. So, reaching in and to expand on that, and I kind of learned that lesson over the years, not to, ask for advice from people I don't, oh gosh, and I've gotten worse advice from people I know. But the best advice I ever got, my husband was doing a collaboration with a Tai Chi master. And the Tai Chi master is a keyboardist. My husband is a drummer and a beautiful master within himself. But anyway, the point is, I did reach out to an individual with my concerns, spiritual concerns. And after hearing my concerns, the advice was to meditate. And that was the best advice I ever got because it came at the time when I absolutely needed it. And basically, that was the best thing that ever could have happened. I don't know if I even know that, but anyway, like attracts like. So, I'm getting tears because I trusted the individual. Anyway, all right, let's see one more. Understand your body in reverse. Okay, so this forgiveness was actually affecting your mind, body, or spirit here. Worrying about the details or indulging and overthinking and worry can lead to many issues. So you have a choice. You can linger in that energy or you can inspire others. And don't think that the little bits that you do aren't inspiring, because you're not even going to notice what you're inspiring, most likely, Pisces. Okay? There's an energy that you are able to see things without judgment, and therefore that puts you in a unique category. All right? It's an energy that's outside of you that is in lack, not open-minded, and wanting you to give without some kind of expectation. But that is that codependent, people-pleasing tendency that you may have to give, because it's good to give, but it's also wise to know what you're giving to and why. I mean, at least, have some kind of knowledge of it with a detail. Oh, okay, what else here? Not afraid of hardships. All right, so once you get past the not afraid of hardships, confront challenges with courage, and they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom. Didn't I say something about using other people as stepping stones? You're going to lose your balance. But if you are creating those stones so people can have a nice path, or helping others go through their own hardships here, with higher wisdom you gained. Wisdom, 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 wisdom. This card has wisdom, and this is wisdom. Couple more. Wow, enjoy your journey. Simply enjoy your journey, Pisces. All right, that's like the sunrise, looks like to me. Harbor of peace, you're in the divine flow. Things are getting better. So growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements, one step at a time. Okay. Divine flow. Peaks reached, Pathfinder, ocean of possibility. Divine timing is at play with your love life. What does this ask for guidance? Flames of passion, growth potential. Let the flames of passion ignite your way, but be mindful of the fires that may ignite in your journey. So embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. Okay, you've got the growth of potential and the flames of passion. And this guidance, blessings. Fresh ideas, heart's desire. Pisces, steady progress, step by step with steady progress. This forgiveness has been step by step, the steady progress. restoring balance with inner vision, plan wisely. You could have some fresh ideas. Ideas were being rejected over here, if you remember. Seed of potential, plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with care and intention. You have a growth potential and then seed of potential. So it's like that little mustard seed. You could be a pathfinder. I said something about you're laying out a path with some kind of stones or metaphorical stones, whatever. With higher wisdom. All right, Pisces, I'm going to end it there. I do hope this was helpful. And again, I do appreciate the likes to help my channel grow. Thanks. I'll see you next time.